traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 2144th edition of Short-Term Day Trading live with Oscar Carboni. Traders, thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to these videos, share them, like them. Make sure people on the internet know the good that we're doing here. So this video, the 2144th, coming at you on a Monday night for Trading Tuesday. That would be August 4th, 2020. We know, and if we don't know, we need to be informed. There is huge risk in trading. Options, futures, stocks, ETFs, you name it. If you trade it these days, the risk is ginormous. You can lose way more than you have in your trading accounts. So know the risks. Put your stops in first before you trade. And join me in my free live trading room at livewithoscar.com. I promise you this, there are no credit cards required. There's no gimmicks. Just show up, create yourself a username and password, and come join me in my live trading room. So, we've got some topics on the board, but round of applause for the OMNIacs that sent in their OmniCamp applications. Very good, thank you. Please send in a few more. And starting Wednesday, I will begin calling each and every one of you, maybe even on Tuesday. Please send in your OmniCamp applications if you want to learn this craft from me. I am holding a 5-night, 4-day seminar here in Las Vegas to teach you how to get the Omni correctly. Oscar's Market Navigational Indicator, the Omni, I will teach that to you in its entirety. There is no second OmniCamp. There is no upsell. I will teach you the exact method if you come out to Las Vegas September 10th through the 15th. The only way to do that is to call me 702-629-4755 and or come to livewithoscar.com and fill out your OmniCamp applications. I promise I will call you personally to qualify you for one of the 2 open seats. With no further ado, let's go look at what's on the board. Traders, we will stay the course and continue to buy dips in both the U.S. indices and gold. Each video I have shown you has produced winning trades with the exception of Friday, and that's because we went to the Widowmaker and we got ourselves taught a lesson. Barring that, the Omni's been doing really well, so we will continue to stay the course. Number 2 on the board is this. A stimulus package is coming. They're arguing in Congress about it right now, in Senate, in Washington. They will come up with a stimulus package. Do you know why? Because both the Democrats and the Republicans want to get either reelected or elected, right? So you know they're coming together and putting together a package. Should keep the markets in status quo if that does come to pass. And we think it will. What do I mean by that? If the stimulus package comes out, I think it keeps pressure on the dollar. I think it helps gold continue to move higher. And it will help to buoy our U.S. indices. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, the first chart we will look at this evening is the Nasdaq Daily Bar, or, of course, the proper name, the Tesla Zondak chart. So I have been showing this to you in every video, and the idea is to teach you about repetitive patterns, and that repetitive patterns are the cornerstones to accurate technical analysis. What does that mean? Well, back here I started to show you how this pattern of when the Nasdaq or the Tesla Zondak gets down to the bottom of this channel and hits the 20-bar moving average, a rally ensues. Now that is a repetitive pattern. It happens time after time. If it's going to repeat, it is something that you need to pay attention to, and it's just repeated again here. And now we're above the average, and you're looking like this leading into Tuesday's trading. And I think it looks great to buy the dips as long as you're patient, wait for a decent dip, and have your stop in first just in case the market continues lower. But that's your Nasdaq. The Russell, fantastic looking so far, and here is why. I've been showing you this chart as well, and I pointed out that the first battle it's had in quite some time with the 200-bar moving average. It only stayed above it for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and it tumbled. Second battle with the 200-bar moving average, 14 days above that average and counting. bravo to the Russell. I'll tell you right now, until the music stops playing, we will just continue dancing. Now, I don't know how to justify any of these stock prices because we're literally doing 30% of the business in the United States that we used to do only a few months back, and prices are sky high. I can't justify them, but I don't care about that because those are fundamentals. I can justify what I see in this chart. What I see in the chart is this is not only 14 days above the 200 bar moving average, it's also a bull flag. That you can see, that you can count on, and who cares when the music's going to stop? You know why? Because analysis almost always will point you in the proper direction. You don't need to know when the music's going to stop. The chart will tell you. I certainly will tell you as well. Gold looking fantastic. Once again, it will have a down day every now and then, but gold, as I've shown you, has been a very constructive market in this rally phase. Why constructive? Because it keeps moving in formations, simple formations. It's moving in channels. Channel up, channel down, sideways, another channel, another channel, another channel, another channel, much steeper now, and finally some weird looking pennant flag that hopefully will allow the gold to break over 2,000. So we are looking to buy dips in gold. We're not just going to run out and buy it. It has to drop first somewhere. Then we finally buy and we expect it to move higher. That's how I play the markets. I don't just jump in blindly ever. And then we've got Netflix. Traders, Netflix looks like it wants to rally once again. I think this time you get above this trend line and work higher like it did this time. I think you will get above the trend line. Omni says it's going. Maybe get all the way up to here. So Netflix looks good for a buy on Tuesday. Traders, if you'd like to fill out an OmniCamp application, either come to livewithoscar.com or simply just go to OMNIBOOTCAMP.com and fill out your application there. Okay, traders, you've seen the charts. You've got my technical reasoning why we're going to stay the course in gold and U.S. indices. Of course, I have no proof that the stimulus package is coming out, but we know it is. Once again, they want to get elected. They're going to come together with an agreement, and that will, let's go to should. That should keep our markets in status quo, as I mentioned, with weight on the U.S. dollar, making gold more buoyant and also helping the indices to move higher once they announce the second stimulus package coming our way. All right, traders, make sure you join me at livewithoscar.com. If you need help trading, I offer my trading recommendations, the same ones I take in my own account, the same ones I offer out as Omni trading recommendations. They go out to you 24 hours a day when the markets are moving. We send you a text, we send you a flash pop-up, we shoot you out an email, and I write it live in my chat room as well as post it to my website when we're trading, so you are absolutely notified. These trades are fantastic. I think we made $21,000 for the month of, what is this, July? August? For the month of July. I do not calculate the Omni myself. I send it out to be calculated, the Omni trades, and then we send that calculation to another entity. They calculate it for a second time and come back to me with those figures. And they told me, Oscar, you hit about 21 G's for the month of July. That is the Omni, the platinum service that offers the Omni trading recommendations. Now, you can't hold me to that number, but I'll bet if you add it up, you'll come up with the same one yourselves. Anyway, traders, make sure you join me. Keep your emotions out of trading. Come to Vegas and learn this for yourselves. What are you waiting for? Fill out your OmniCamp applications. Only 2 seats open. Come join me. I will teach this to you. Keep your emotions out of trading, especially until you come out to OmniCamp. One of the best things you can do to keep those emotions at bay is put your stop in first so that you got your insurance policy in place. And then say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions and roll, traders. Rule number 1, the market is always right. Rule number 2, if you think it's wrong, please refer to rule number 1. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.